We'll be back in the corner. Thanks so much for coming out. You guys are wonderful. What a great audience. And again, enjoy the rest of the show. We'll see you at the end. Vinnie, come on up and enjoy the rest of the show.
All right, thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. You all been a very beautiful crowd. Hey, somebody serve me this shot. Tell me what it is. What is this shot?
Who cares?
Roofies. Cheers, everybody. Thank you for enjoying yourselves. Now that's out of the way. Like I said, I do appreciate everybody coming out tonight. Before I do get started, there is somebody here in the crowd that's very special to me. The first person that ever helped me write comedy is here with me tonight. So I'd like to send a very sincere debt of gratitude to a good friend of mine, Jim Beam.
Good guy.
He is a very good person. He's a very nice man. He's very welcoming and accommodating. Before I get started, I don't know, I guess the self-absorbed egomaniac says that I should tell you a little bit about myself to help you sort of understand where some of this madness and absurdity is coming from. Racially, I am non-white, which means I'm ethnic, and I just get to /other on a resume, which means I get hired when they see that I have schooling. They like their numbers. I am single, in case there's any hot ladies out there that want to get married in a nice winter evening, maybe a fall night at Botanical Gardens in Piedmont Park. I got my eye on you. What's your name, young lady over here? The one with the dark hair and the black shirt. What's your name?
Debbie.
Debbie. Will you make my night tonight? Please tell me you'll run away with me so that you and I can get married.
Maybe on Tuesday.
Tuesday? I don't know, I'm going to be on vacation. I'm officially on vacation right now. I'll think about it though. But I think that you should at least give yourself the chance to let me finish what I have to say up here tonight in case you want to change my mind. Because I'm sure that by the end of this, most of you will probably consider me a walking ad for birth control. And if you don't already know, I am proof that not every ejaculation deserves a name. I hate women drivers. Oh, and nothing against those who can drive race cars, because I know this young lady right here is a race car driver. But I hate women drivers, sincerely. But let me explain myself first. I am the youngest of 3 children. Are you one of the children in my family? That is one of my lovely sisters, Beverly. We're gonna get to you later. You just wait. My other sister, Amy, is here. The lovely lady in the pink shirt here trying to hide herself. She's gonna be the one leaving in about 20 seconds to go cut the tires on my taxi. So I just found out that my sister Amy's husband likes to go down on her, so that's an awesome effect that I can add to the photo album every year. But that's okay. That's okay. He's got the flavor saver. I'm not going to be mad at him. I am the youngest of 3 children. And the men were outnumbered in my household, so naturally I was raised to be a sexist and a chauvinist. Let's see, what else can I tell you about myself that'll help you understand what's going on up here? I've successfully quit smoking cigarettes. Thank you. After 10 years of smoking a pack of Newports a day, I've quit. I have been clean of hard drugs for the better part of a decade. Thank you. Yes, I did it under my own power. The drugs go to my head?
What is in your head?
Grafts?
You got a hair pick, dog.
No. If there's anything else, I guess I've taken up a recent addiction that's financially unhealthy, and it's kaleidoscoping. Is anybody here into kaleidoscopes? Yes, I am the only one. Tell you a little bit more about myself. I've been between 1st and 3rd grades. When I was between 6 and 8, I remember going to the bathroom divider wall and humping it on multiple occasions. But to top that, yeah, you didn't know that about my schooling, did you? Miss Farber didn't tell you that. After that, once I got to the urinal, I couldn't just unzip, whip, and drip. No, it could never be that easy. No, I had to pull my pants and my Superman underoos all the way to the ground before I could urinate. In 4th grade, growing up. In 4th grade, I remember one day it was a good idea to me to go behind a neighborhood softball field and stack a dry pile of pine straw up against the base of a rotting tree and set the neighborhood on fire.
True story.
True story. This is all true. It's just that most of you weren't there for that because you've only known me for 6 months or 30 seconds. How long have I been up here? Let's see. Middle school, I got suspended for pulling a knife on a kid in the cafeteria and threatening to take his life. A couple weeks later, I remember being in an adolescent tussle with an autistic kid. And hey, don't feel bad for him. He wasn't even a smart retard, okay? He was... And no, his nickname was not Twitch. That's way too easy of a joke. I'm not going to throw that in there. Yeah, we got in a tussle. He tried to stuff me into a poorly decorated metal trash can, and I succeeded at stuffing his dopey ass into a just the right size for a retard locker and closing it behind him. Strolled nonchalantly into social studies class, ready to learn. Let's see. High school was fun. And if you're wondering, yes, my parents did have their hands full. And I actually got expelled from high school. I remember, well, I've been told that I remember, I had taken a handful of Valium after my lunch period. Those stories always start out good and end well. I took a handful of Valium after my lunch period, and after I struggled to make it through the dance rehearsal for my part in the play Bye Bye Birdie, I was in a mutual conversation in what ended in a not so mutual bomb threat directed at her circle of friends. So that was right after 9/11, in case you're trying to get a timeline. That didn't go over too well. But if all that is a sign of what under-budget public schooling can do for your children, then they still have a chance to be a maybe homosexual, exhibitionist, pyromaniac, pill popper who carries a knife when he goes to bomb the Special Olympics. But I'm not. I am not carrying a knife. But I am knocking into a bar stool that's getting in my way. Let's see, what else do I have to tell you tonight?